What's up, everybody? I believe I'm live. I hope I'm live anyway. Sometimes these apps can be a little weird. But I haven't gone live in a while, and I just wanted to see, maybe I should go live again just because I haven't done it in a while. And also, I reached a pretty awesome milestone just recently. And I'm super happy about it, so I wanted to go live and talk about it. And I have reached 500 subscribers, so that's kind of a milestone that most of us want to reach. So I don't know, I was pretty excited about that. So hello, and I'm excited about that, and I appreciate if anybody is new that has subscribed to my channel just recently. I really appreciate it. So I see some people here live in the chat. Hello, Samantha. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I am very excited. 500 subscribers. I never thought that I was going to reach it as fast as, well, I didn't really reach it that fast, but I'm just happy I reached it. Hello, Bud's Backyard. Hey, what's going on? That's cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. I was hoping to reach 500 before last year was up, before 2021 was up, but I didn't reach it, but I reached it now, so pretty excited about that. Homestead, Family Reclaim. What is going on, buddy? Yeah, I'm just excited that I finally reached it, and just wanted to just do a little quick thing. This isn't going to be very long, and I know for a lot of you guys out there, I'm a California kid, so I know that I'm much earlier than most of you guys out there. Thailand Adventure and Garden, how are you doing? Thank you so much. I hope we always hope that these subscribers stick. I might be doing this a little too early to be celebrating or whatnot, because sometimes subscribers don't stick, but even if a couple don't, I'm still close enough to be pretty excited about it. So I don't know, I didn't really have too much to talk about tonight. I was just going to keep it pretty short and just kind of off the cuff type of live thing here. And I was just super excited about that. Oh, you're originally California. That's Bud's Backyard is originally from California, huh? Nice. Yeah, I assume for most of you guys, it's almost 7 here. So for most of you guys, it's probably going to be almost 9, maybe even 10. Yes, Homestead, Family Reclaim, 500 is a big deal. Yeah, I mean, I get to, from what I hear, it takes a while. But once you reach 500, you now have the community tab, which is pretty cool, I think. And if you go live, you now have something that can throw out, you can put out there, hey, I'm going live on this day or something. So I think it's pretty cool. I'm not going to overuse it, of course, but it's just a nice little feature to have. And yeah, I'm just I'm pretty excited about it, actually. If it's like when I hit that 500, it was just a matter of about an hour ago when I reached it. I was like, yes, so and I'm really grateful for all of you guys for subscribing to me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to show my gratitude that I really appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, I'm super excited about this. I'm not gonna lie. I I was kind of surprised, you know. I just want to talk a little bit about my last video, actually, that is now bringing in my subscribers and views and stuff, and I'm really happy about that too. But I have to tell you, I had to reshoot that video 2 times, and I almost didn't even go back to reshoot it. I was so irritated. I went out and I shot the video. About a quarter way through the video, I put in a external mic to kind of bump up my volume as I talk. And turns out when I got home, I didn't plug my microphone in all the way. Got home and found out most of my audio was not there. The first few clips that I did, it had all audio, but all the other clips after that had no audio. And I was like, no. Now, I got up super early in the morning to go do this video because I just want, I'm an early riser as it is. And I figured, earlier rise, less people out. You can do a video without too many interruptions. So that's why I like to get up early as I can. And as soon as the place opens, I like to go and do a vlog about it without any interruptions. And that's what I did. It's and also less traffic. I live in LA County, and anybody that knows about LA County, this place has huge traffic. So that was also a reason why I get up early, is just to beat the traffic. So when I got home, when I took off there originally to film it the first time, it was only like 32 minutes to get where I needed to go, which is no big deal. There was no traffic. Got there, got the video done, came home, found out that the audio wasn't there. Like, the audio didn't go through on the first take, and I knew I had to go back and do it again. But this time the traffic, it was a little bit later. It was about 10 o'clock now. 10 o'clock and maybe even close to 11. And I decided, well, I better go back and do this again. But this time it was about 48 minutes to get there because of all the traffic now was out. And I was like, oh, man. So I started taking off to go film it. But as I was taking off to go film the second take of this video, my phone, I noticed, was close to being losing its battery power. So I plug in my little port to charge up my phone, and I plug it in, and I notice it's not charging, and I need my phone. I have a lot of what I'm going to say on my phone, so I'm like, oh great, now my phone's not working. So that was a whole nother thing. I had to run to my phone service company, and they looked at it. They tried to fix it, and they couldn't fix it. And the woman that was trying to fix it showed me that my phone was actually bent. Yeah, it was weird. My phone was bent, and I'm not even sure how that happened. And she said that's probably why it's not holding a charge now. And I was like, oh my God. I'm trying to get this video done, and all this bad stuff is happening. So what I was going to change it in for a whole new phone, but then I decided to try to bend the phone back because it was bent like this, and I bent it back. And then I asked somebody at the store, can you plug it in again? Because I just bent it back. Will it start charging now? Let's see if it charges now after I bent it back. They plugged it in, and sure enough, it worked. But by this time, it was almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and traffic was crazy. And by the time I got back to the place that I recorded that video, it was 4 o'clock. I only had an hour left. The place closed at 5 o'clock. So I got up around 6:30 in the morning to go do that video, and ended up not finishing that video until almost 5, almost closing time. And it was a rough video to get out there, but I'm certainly glad I did, though. I mean, I'm certainly glad I got it out there. I mean, apparently it was worth it. But like I said, I almost didn't go back out and re-record that video, and I'm glad I forced myself to do it. And sometimes that's what you got to do as a YouTuber, is just gotta sometimes put in the extra work and kind of try to get through all the little obstacle course that you have to get through sometimes. Anyway, let me read some of this. Oh, Mike Home said, family reclaim. You bent the phone before? Yeah, I don't know how it bent. I think it must have been in my front pocket and I bumped into something. I have no idea. I didn't even see that it was bent when I brought it in to get it fixed. I had no idea why my phone wasn't charging. I just figured maybe the charging port thing that you plug it into wasn't working. I actually went to Target before I went to the phone company to buy a whole new cord, this cord thing, you know, where you plug it into your phone. I bought a whole new one, and I was thinking that's probably what it is this thing went bad. It wasn't that. So I bought a whole new one. I returned it after I found out what the problem was, but I bought a whole new cord, plugged it in, and that didn't work either. I was like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, and then the woman that was fixing my phone pointed out that my phone was bent. I had no idea, and I looked at it. I was like shocked. I was like, my phone is bent? What do you mean? And I looked at it. The phone, sure enough, it was bent like that. But it wasn't noticeable because my phone's it's all black. So it's really hard to see that it was bent. And then I looked at it on the side like this and noticed, oh, it is bent. I didn't even notice that. And so when I bent it back to, like, I just grabbed it and I went, you know, like Hulk style, and just kind of bent it back as much as I could. And I said, well, try to plug it in now. And sure enough, it started charging again. And I'm like, yes. Oh, man. Wisteria Energy Twister, what is up? How's it going? Glad you made it. Just doing a little celebration of reaching 500 milestone. Super excited about it. You know, so just figured I'd do, you know, I don't do too many lives. It's got to be some major reason why I'd want to go live, and here we are, just kind of celebrating that. Yeah, so, you know, I just wanted to do a really quick one, guys. I just kind of wanted to, you know, express my gratitude to everybody. You have no idea how much I appreciate everybody, and the, you know, remaining subscribed and all that kind of stuff, and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Could not do it without you guys. Oh, thank you. Learn by doing. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I took a little longer than I expected, but here I am. I'm just really happy that I finally made it. I was just kind of blown away by how well my last video was doing, and I was just like, okay, this video is doing really well, and it's bringing in new subscribers, and I just want to, if any of you new subscribers are there too, I really appreciate it. I really do. Uncle Heavy, thank you so much. Thank you for being here too. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, you know, the next milestone is 1,000. I mean, that's gonna take forever to get to. I'm sure, like 500. Let's see. I started late 2021. I started putting videos up on my channel late 2021, and I was hoping that, you know, actually, sorry, let me take that back. It was late 2020, not late 2021. It was late 2020 is when I started putting up videos. And I was hoping by the end of, I was thinking to myself constantly that I was hoping by the end of, you know, 2021 I would reach that 500 mark, and I didn't do it. But it's not bad. It's January, right? So it's not that far off from where I wanted to be, but it's still, you know, you kind of want to like make that goal, you know. So I mean, at this point, I'm just happy to have 500, and I hope, you know, I've had subscriptions taken away from me by YouTube. I have no idea what happens, why they do it. I've had over 50 subscribers. That's probably why I didn't reach the 500 like I thought it was going to, because I had over 50 subscribers disappear out of nowhere. I have no idea why. I have no idea where they went. It had nothing to do with the video that I put up, because I mean, I wasn't doing anything off the wall crazy to make anybody want to unsubscribe. So I was just really kind of shocked that, you know, over 50, you know, yeah, Uncle Heavy. I wish I had the you know, I wish I had that much of I don't know, that much, what do you call that? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm just happy that I made it. Yeah, Energy Twister, have they done that to you? Has anybody else just lost subscribers out of nothing? Like, you just wake up the next morning, you're like, almost 60 subscribers gone? I think so. I lost like 45 subscribers, somewhere around there, and then they took another like 20. So it might have been like over 60 subscribers, and I was like, what happened? Why did that happen? And I was told that the reason why is if somebody subscribes to you and they stop watching your channel, that YouTube can go in there and just take them out. Because they're like, yep, they're not real subscribers. They're not watching your stuff, and they'll just take your subscribers away from you. And you're like, I mean, thanks, YouTube. You know, yeah, YouTube is really weird like that. Did it happen to you quite a bit, Uncle Heavy? That's crazy, man. I do lose subscribers. I mean, there's, you know, that's just normal. We're all going to always just lose subscribers and gain subscribers. And I find that just to be a normal thing on YouTube. And you're going to, I've lost a lot of subscribers. I lose like 2 at a time. I'll lose 4 sometimes at a time. You know, you'll lose, but then you gain, like, say you'll gain 5 and then you'll lose 3. That happens a lot to me. That's why I'm like thinking, should I do a celebration tonight? Because I'm probably going to lose some, to be honest. But I was like, I'm close enough, guys. I'm close enough. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to celebrate now. Why not? And if I lose some tomorrow, I mean, or whenever, you know, so goes YouTube. I mean, it's just what happens. YouTube just likes to do that. I just feel like, yeah, you gain 4 and you lose 2. That's exactly what happens to me all the time. I was just surprised at one time that Uncle Heavy, I was just surprised at one time that I lost like over 60 subscribers within a couple days. And that made me pull my hair out, because I had no idea why that happened. And I looked it up on Google, and there was just all kinds of different things. Like, oh, it's because people stop watching your channel, and YouTube will go in there and will take away your subscribers that stop watching you. I'm like, why would they do that? Don't do that. Because 1,000, like, after, you know, 1,000 subscribers is a milestone that we're all trying to reach. And if YouTube's going to make it hard on people, I know I just said hard on. I'm sorry. If they're going to make, if YouTube's going to make it so hard for people, then how do we get ahead, you know? But yeah, it's really tough like that. I don't mind losing 2 or 3 and gaining 4 or something. That's normal. I've gained you know, you gain 6 subscribers and then you lose 3. I don't mind that. That's just a game of YouTube. It's just when you lose almost 100 subscribers overnight or in a couple days, that's when you start pulling your hair out and you're like, what did I do? Did I like upset the YouTube gods or something? What did I do? So it's Wayside Wade, what's up, man? I just figured I'd do a little quick live thing. Just to do a little celebrating. Glad you made it, man. Glad, you know, like I said, I'm really grateful for all of you guys, hanging in there with me with my chirpy derps and everything, everything else. I got a weird sense of humor, guys. It's just the way I am. Sorry. I'm going to be doing probably more of those, you know, and I know those kind of videos don't do well on, shorts. I know like chirpy derps is not going to get me anywhere on shorts. I kind of do it for my subscribers. You don't have to watch them. They're just funny little things. Some of my shorts are for like new subscribers because I do get some subscribers from shorts that blow up. But usually if I'm just doing something totally off the wall and funny, it's for you guys. And you can watch it or you don't have to. It's not a big deal. I don't look at shorts as crucial as my main videos. My main videos, I'm like, if nobody watches those, then I'm like, meh, crying to myself in my room. I'm like crying myself to sleep. But if nobody watches my shorts, whatever. Those things are just kind of like, I don't really... Yeah, I'm also reading some of what you guys are saying. Trying to keep up with what you guys are talking about. But, yeah, I'm just happy that, you know, we're all here to grow together, you know, and, keep it strong. Keep this, growing together strong. And happy for you, Greg. Thank you, Wade. Thank you, Wayside Wade. I appreciate that, man. I was happy for you when you reached that major milestone, 1,000. That is just feels so that feels so far away from me right now. I'm not even worried about that, man. I want to take it 100 at a time, you know, and not worry about that 1,000 milestone because it's just, if I look at it as like, man, I got to do another 500 and that took like about a year and a half to do. I'd go crazy. Go crazy thinking about trying to reach that 1,000. Yep. Well, I'm trying to read this. Let's see. Man, you'll get there. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You'll get there. Thank you, Uncle Heavy. I appreciate that. Bud's backyard. Nobody watches my crap either. Yeah, we do. We watch it. We do. They all play a part. I'm assuming you mean the videos all play a part, or maybe it's the subscribers. I don't know. Homestead Family Reclaim. Aaliyah Ward is here. Hello. Welcome to the live here. I appreciate it. We're celebrating one little tiny small milestone. It's a small one, but it's a big one. I mean, now that they allowed 500 subscribers, and now you get the what do you call that? The community tab. I don't know when I'm going to get it. YouTube likes to take the time about things, so I probably won't see it for like 3 months. But it's just nice to know that I guess it's going to be on its way. At one point or another, I'll start seeing that I can do a community tab thing. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm glad they moved it to 500. I really think that people around 500... Now, if you guys think this is crazy, and let me just throw this out there. But I think, personally, that if you reach around 500 subscribers, maybe you're not monetized. I get that. You're not monetized until you reach 400,000 gazillion watch time hours. I get it. It's probably the hardest part, by the way, is reaching that milestone is huge. But I think, personally, that YouTube should allow people at 500 to receive thank yous. Like, you have that little thank you button, or to receive super chats. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I think that would be kind of a cool thing. You're not monetized, but you can receive super chats if anybody wanted to throw a bone at you, you know? That's all I'm saying. I think the whole, like, reach 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours is so beyond a lot of people. It's, I don't know. Call me crazy. I just think that YouTube should be able to do that. And plus, off of the super chats, YouTube's making money off of that. I don't know why they wouldn't want to make money off of people who are also just, you know, getting money from super chats. I'm not saying anybody will throw me a bone, but wouldn't they want to throw that out there just so they can make a little more money? Because I think they take 30% of that. If anybody is here that is monetized, that knows that 100%, let me know if I'm wrong or if I'm right. But I think YouTube takes like 30% of your super chats. So, yeah. So if you throw out like $1 to somebody, they're only getting like 70% of it. Or they're getting 70 cents or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Totally agree about thank you and super. Yeah. Thank you. Learn by doing says he agrees with me because I don't know, man. I don't see the benefit of YouTube not doing that. I mean, I can understand. I mean, heck, just make everybody be able to get those thank yous and super chats from the beginning. I mean, if YouTube would make money off of that. I just don't understand why they wouldn't do that. Now, the sneaky thing they do with ads, no matter where you are on YouTube, no matter how many subscribers and how much watch time you get, they now put ads on everybody's stuff. It's just what they do. So they're making money off of everybody's video no matter what. Okay. But I just think that, you know, they could put the thank you little button at the bottom where you can kind of donate to your favorite person, your favorite YouTuber, and then YouTube gets a percentage of that, and YouTube also takes a percentage of the super chats, and they can just do the advertisement all they want and get money off of that and off of our super chats. And I just think it would be a win-win. I don't know. If anybody feels like sending this video to some bigwig at the YouTube corporation, please do, because we can figure this out. Bud's Backyard. I still get 100 views a week and haven't released a video in 7 months. What? That's actually pretty good. Man, I actually don't know how many views I get in a week. I probably get 100 or more. I don't know. Views, here's the thing though, like, views and watch time hours are completely different. Like, I'll look at I'll look at their views, and a lot of people get a lot of views, but it's from shorts. Like I've been doing lately, I've been getting a lot of views from my shorts, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything to me, because shorts don't really bring in the watch time hours. In fact, if it's on the shorts shelf, they do if they're not on the shorts shelf. They'll bring in hours if someone searched it and then watched your video. Then you get watch time hours. Or if like a subscriber watches your short that isn't on the shorts shelf, then you get the watch time hours. But while it's on the shorts shelf, anybody that watches it on that, you get no watch time hours. That's another thing I don't understand. Why does YouTube do that? Now I know there's a different monetization for people who only do shorts. There's a different payout for them. So if they're a shorts channel primarily, and they get a lot of watch time hours through their shorts, they can get monetized from that. But it's a different monetized program than the other regular videos or whatnot. You know, YouTube trying to be better than TikTok. You don't see, well, I don't see ads on my computer, Mike, or, we'll just call you Homestead Family Reclaim. I don't see, I don't see any ads on mine either. I don't see any ads at all. I have ad block. So you're not going to make money off of me anyway, even if you are monetized with ads, because I got ad block. And on my phone, which you cannot put ad block, I don't think. Not on YouTube, you can anyway. There I do. If I'm watching YouTube on my phone, then I'll see ads there. But I don't usually. Oddly enough, most people watch YouTube on their phone. I don't. I usually watch it while I'm at my computer. So I like big screens. My phone just doesn't do it for me. But I'll watch them sometimes. If I'm away from home, I'll watch it on my phone. And then from my phone, I'll see ads. Yada yada yada. But aim to break the T2. I don't understand the community posts. That's what wait. That's what Bud's Backyard says. I don't know. I just think that community post is kind of cool because you can do more than just a video. You're able to tell people in text, like, hey, I'm coming out with a new video, hopefully in 2 days, you know, something like that. That's what I would use it for. I'm gonna go live this Sunday or something like that. Just kind of give people a heads up beforehand. That's what I think community posts is kind of like. It's a little bit like Facebook. A little bit like Facebook, you know, like you can tell people what's up. It's like kind of like a news feed for your channel. That's how I look at it. So that's what I really am excited about the community posts for. I mean, other than that, I mean, it doesn't really help you to gain subscribers or watch time hours or anything like that. It just helps you kind of remain on schedule with people maybe and clear up some things like, hey, I'm going live this Sunday, guys. You know, and I don't know. That's what I would use it for. It's just nice to have, I think, just to have it as something that it's just an option that you can use. If I had community posts right now, who knows if I would even go live. I could just probably put up on the community post, hey, I reached 500. Yay, you know, and then maybe not go live. I don't know, but all right, night. All right, good night, Energy Twister. Have a good one. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I appreciate everybody being here and hanging out as long as you guys have. Wait, if I break 800, I will go live on StreamYard. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I just wanted to do a little short one. This isn't going to be very long. Just kind of spur of the moment. I appreciate everybody showing up that showed up. Just kind of wanted to celebrate a little bit with anybody that wanted to jump on. If anybody else has anything else to say, I think I've come and said what I needed to say. Yeah, the polls. Learn by doing says the polls were pretty cool to get people's opinion about specific topics. Totally. Looking forward to that too. I think they're pretty beneficial. I think, if you're going to use them, for your subscribers at the time, I think it's great to have something to just, use and like was said already about the polls and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind getting, maybe putting out a few polls on, hey, what videos should I do next? I'm a travel channel, but I kind of touch on different things within the channel niche or niche, whatever you want to call it. I'll do movie filming locations, and I'll do ghost towns, which don't ever get any views, but I do them anyway because I love them. But it'd be nice to just kind of like get people's opinion and just be like, hey, what does everybody think about this? I think that's a good point. Let's see. Pizza, fried chicken. Oh, look at this. Brett is in the chat over there in Facebook. Getting little notifications on my phone about Brett. Brett, we'll see you in a minute over there in Facebook. Time to set up the game notch, or maybe that's niche. Took 10 days from 500 subs to get any community tab. Yeah, Learn by Doing says it takes 10 days from his 500 until he got his community tab. I've heard even longer than that. I saw somebody, I'm on a few Facebook groups in Facebook about, growing your channel, and somebody just posted the other day, they said, I've had 500 subscribers. Now I'm at 550, and I still don't have my community tab. And it's been 2 or 3 months or something like that. Maybe it was a month. And somebody wrote under that person's little notice saying that it took them 3 months to get their community tab. I'm like, dang, man. If it takes 3 months, YouTube sometimes can take a while. I think it depends also maybe on what country you're in. Maybe it goes a little faster. Maybe it goes a little slower. I don't know. I'm just going to chill and just wait for it to happen. If it takes 10 days, great. If it takes 3 months, that's a bummer. I hope it doesn't take that long, but, and I hope YouTube doesn't decide to take away another 50 to 60 subscribers from me after I've reached this milestone. So that's what took me so long to get to the first time 500. I would have been here a long time ago, but after them taking away over 60 subscribers at one time, it took me much longer than I wanted it to. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Who knows? I mean, YouTube likes to come in and just take advantage of some people's channels and just take away their subscribers sometimes. So let's see, what's everybody talking about? Let's just read some chats here instead of yapping. Oh, I don't know how many subscribers Bud's Backyard has, but Homestead Family Reclaim says, at Bud Backyard, you should start posting some videos. That way you get to 800 fast. I don't know if that's subscribers or watch time hours, but it's probably subscribers. Yeah, 7 months. That's a long break, but you know, hey man, some people take long breaks. Once things pick up again, Greg, you'll be celebrating 750 and you'll know the rest. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 500 is like a specific milestone. I don't think I'm going to celebrate like this anyway. I'll go live, of course, before I reach this, but I think my next major milestone is going to be 1,000. It'd be ridiculous to celebrate on every 100 subscribers I get from here on out. Be kind of annoying for some people, I'm sure. Oh, it's 600 videos. Bud's Backyard. I know I'm close to 600 videos. I feel like just dropping bomb. Yeah. I don't know, man. I sometimes I never know if I'm uploading too much or if I'm uploading too little. My goal for my channel is I try to at least the minimum one video a week. That's my minimum. That's the minimum I feel like I got to reach every time. But and that's like sometimes that's my break week. I'm like, I'm going to take a break and I'm just going to do one. But I would ideally like to do 3. But my editing style takes way too long for that. If I changed up my editing style and made it easier on me, I'd probably easily do 3 to 4 videos a week, but I do too much research and editing and all that stuff that just takes a lot out of me. So I keep it to 1 to 3 videos a week, and research. And also, I mean, I got a full-time job too, so it's not easy for anybody, regardless of what kind of YouTube videos you do. If you got a full-time job, it's not easy to upload 3 times a week. But, I mean, if Uber was my full-time job, I would make sure that I do it. And if it was even my part-time job or even quarter-time job, I would definitely put up 2 to 3 videos a week, no matter what, unless otherwise, I wanted to take a break or something like that. I am close to 600 videos. I feel like I just 600 videos. Is that also, I'm wondering, Bud's Backyard, if that's also including shorts? Because I think a lot of people have really been like hitting the shorts pretty hard, and they're counted in your video count. So a lot of people are putting up all these shorts, and it's like, whoa, you got like 1,000 videos, but there's like tons of shorts on their little short shelf. Bud, Wayside Way says, Bud, you are awesome. Gotta stop battling the platform. Yeah. I don't know. YouTube is such a steep hill to climb, man. Especially now, because you got all these big YouTubers like Mr. Beast that are just making a killing. I mean, they put out a video and they got like 2 million views in like one day. It's like, it's crazy amount of views. And it's like, no way am I going to compete with that. So it's like, it's a very, very steep uphill climb. It's for all of us. Just stick to it. Keep doing videos. Some of them are going to click with other people and some of them are not. Did I pee on the carpet? Can't pee on your carpet. What? Sometimes I read these what do you call it, chats, and it's like completely out of context. I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, Uncle Heavy says, like I said, keep knocking out those videos and be patient with it. 500 is a huge milestone. Yeah, man. I agree. Yeah, stay away from those analytic tab. From the analytic tab, it's more frustrating than motivating. Yeah, you know what though? I know what you're saying, Uncle Heavy. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. I'm a numbers guy. I'm always looking at my numbers. I'm always like, how did this video perform? How is the analytics? How is the retention time? Now, here's the thing. I understand retention time. So you can't keep retention time at 100. There's just no way, you know, you're gonna be able to keep your retention time at 100. But I do look for those little dips sometimes where it's like, it's dipping right there. Why is it dipping right there? And I'll pay attention to that. And sometimes it'll be like, oh, it's because I did like a green screen joke. And people just don't want to watch that. They just want to watch the content of the video. Now, I'm still going to do green screen jokes and stuff like that. It's not going to make me stop. But I know what, like, if it was a complete, like, drop off there, I would stop them. So some people are still watching it. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, I'm such a numbers guy, though. I'm like watching my retention time. Now, I was told this is how your retention time works. The more people watch your video, the more naturally your retention time is going to go down. So it's not all about the retention time from what I have been told. So it's just, if you have bad retention time and you only had 80 people watch your videos, that's bad. Like if you're at like 30% retention time and like only 80 people say watch your video, from what I understanding, that's bad. 30% at 80 views, that means most people are like, I don't like this video, I'm going to leave it. So that's bad. But if you're at 30% and you have like 1,500 or more people watching it, you want to look more at your watch time hours and just forget about the retention time, because your retention time is going to naturally dip down into the 30% area. If you have a lot of people watching your video, it's just going to this is just from what I've heard. And I'm going to say it's probably true. At one point, your retention time is just like, it's just a lot of people watching my video, you know, and it's going to just naturally dip because some people are just going to bounce from your video early, you know, and that's what I don't like about that new thing where it's like you hover over a video now and it starts playing. Because that's going to ruin everybody's retention time. You know, you can put your little cursor over a video and it'll pop up and it'll start playing. And if it starts playing, it counts as a view. I tested it. It counts. I'm like, let me just hover over one of my videos and see what happens. And I'm watching my little real-time video count. And it counted it as a view, and then I took it away. So, like, once people hover that little cursor over your video now, and it starts playing, and they take it away, it counts as a play, and then it drops your retention time. That's why I don't like that new hover over your video thing. I hope I'm not boring anybody. I will talk about YouTube like this. I could talk about this for hours. This is the kind of stuff I love talking about it because I think it's important. I think it's important to know, like, what your subscribers are wanting. I did a video. It was 5 things you didn't know about Christmas. I went into that video. I looked at the retention time. Check this out. I checked out the retention time for the 5 things you didn't know about Christmas. And notice there was a big hump. There was a big lump there. I'm not sure if lump is any better than hump, but there was a big hump there that showed that people were most interested in who is Parson Brown. So what did I do? I said, most people are really interested in this Parson Brown part. That's all they wanted to know about. So I went back and renamed my video, Who is Parson Brown, or something like that. And then the second title was 5 Things You Didn't Know About Christmas. Guess what? My video kind of blew up because I put that who is, that's why I pay attention to my numbers, because I'm like, what are people watching in this video and what are people not watching? If they're watching a certain part and they're only interested in this one part, change the title to your video to what they're watching in the front, and you'll bring more attention to your video. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it. It's almost been about an hour. I appreciate everybody that stayed. I see people are dropping off, so I think it's probably getting a little late for a lot of people. I appreciate everybody showing up to my live chat that showed up to my live chat. Definitely not boring. I want to hear more about what you learn about analytics. That's what Learn by Doing says. Yeah, I can have conversations like this for hours. Anybody that wants to go live with me and wants to just do a whole video, I'll go on your channel and we can chat about this, or we can chat on my channel. I don't really care, but it is one of those things, because I think I think everybody here is pretty much a YouTuber, and I think it's important. So I think maybe, if anybody wants to do a live just all about YouTube numbers, I can talk hours about this. Because it interests me, because I think everybody should be interested in, if you're trying to grow your channel. I think looking at your numbers can be a little, like, you don't want to do it too much, but I think it is important to look at it, maybe once every few days and be like, how's this video doing? Where are people clicking away? Where are people watching it? So I don't know. I think it's pretty important to really pay attention to that kind of stuff about numbers. Not to overdo it. I think Uncle Heavy is true on that, though. It's like, yeah, you don't want to overdo the looking at it, because that will drive you mad. I completely agree with that, Uncle Heavy. I just do think that numbers are important overall. And when I do see a certain trend happening within my video, like I said, with my 5 things about the my Christmas, and I saw that they had that little bump there right where I'm talking about who is Parson Brown, I instantly changed my title, and I got at least another 100, and that video died already, and I put that new title on there, and I got like another 150 views on it. So I don't know. I think it's kind of important to be like, this is where people are interested in. Let me just put that up there. But anyway, guys, yeah, it's almost been an hour. I wanted to just do a really short live. Just celebrate the 500 subscribers that hopefully stick. The proverbial popping of the wine, not the wine, what is it? Champagne. Pop. Anyway, so guys, I'm going to call it. I appreciate everybody being here. I'll see you guys. See you guys around. I'll see you guys in your lives, or you'll see me in my lives or whatever. I don't know. All right, guys. Going to call it. Have a good night. Thanks. Thank you for the congrats again. Appreciate it. Bye, guys.